and this is a great example for the past in the past year, and I'm going to leave this to you to comment in a bit, but how I think a lot of clients go to mortgage brokers, and I feel for mortgage brokers when this happens, they'll always come and say, "What's the lowest rate?" Now, they go and say this because it's the only thing that they know how to talk about, but there's so many other features. And so saying what's the lowest rate got a lot of people who are risk averse into variable mortgages. And now when the interest rates are going up, they're paying more. And that's stressing them out. Now, I'm still not anti variable mortgage, but for the risk tolerance of a specific client, had they asked the right questions instead of what is the best rate, they would have gotten a better answer. And mortgage brokers are always, this is why I say you got to build a relationship and not worry about what's the lowest rate. Brokers will get you the best rate, but they got to figure out what's the best product for your client, for your risk tolerance, for what you're doing.
Relationship. I mean, I'm very proud to say that I love it. I love the journey of the client, like seeing clients when they first get married to having their children to when they grow up. And now I'm at the point where I've got a lot of my clients that are in retirement mode. What does that look like? So it's also pivoting a bit on my business as well, right? So, but building those friendships and I've been there for a lot of clients that have struggled. Like I've had a client lose her husband, and I was the first one she called. I pay homage to that in so many aspects. Like I get chills on it because I'm like, to have that connection and trust with someone. Listen, we're not brain surgeons, but we do a hell of a lot. Like I saved a lot of people's lives. I'm not kidding you, from a financial turmoil, because they thought they were going to lose their house, and then they've got children. So I really pay respect to that, to the point where I'm so passionate about this industry and making sure that we bring the right people into this industry and train them properly and understand the seriousness of mortgage financing, right? Because it is life changing for people. So to your point, you're right. People can call and just call about rate, but then we have to continuously fill our bucket up to say, okay, to the clients, let's not just talk about rate. Let's talk about what has changed in the mortgage side, because you probably don't know, Mr. Client, right? Or Mrs. Client. So here I'm going to educate you on our end on the complexity and why it's so important you deal with us, and then we'll get through what the rates are, right?